everyone, welcome back to BuzzReels. We've got some serious buzz for you today. Major news on a classic monster franchise making a huge comeback.
That's right. We're talking The Mummy, the brand new one from Blumhouse Productions. And there's a reason this reboot is generating so much excitement, especially given, the whole history behind it.
Okay, so let's cut right to the chase. The big scoop is the new Mummy film. It has officially wrapped production.
Yep, totally finished filming.
And this isn't just a rumor mill thing. We know filming actually wrapped up on June 25th, 2025. And get this, they've already slated the theatrical release for April 17th, 2026.
Yeah, and that timeline is actually pretty interesting.
How so?
Well, filming ends June 25, release is April 26. That gives them just under 10 months for post-production.
Okay, 10 months. Is that good?
Yeah.
Bad.
It's actually really good.
Right.
Especially for a Blumhouse movie, which sometimes run on tighter schedules. It suggests they're taking their time with it.
Okay, so more time for polish.
Yeah. Exactly. Think visual effects. Mummy movies often lean heavily on those. Sound design, music, all that stuff takes time to get right. This longer window, it's a positive sign. It feels like they're not rushing it.
Nice. And speaking of positive signs, the word straight from the top at Blumhouse, it sounds incredibly confident.
Oh yeah, what's the word?
Jason Blum himself. Apparently, when asked about it recently, he jumped right in and said it was wrapped, finished, really emphatically.
Okay, that's pretty direct.
And then he said, quote, "The vibes are very good. I have a very good feeling about our Mummy."
Wow. Vibes are very good. From Jason Blum.
Yeah. What does that usually signal when the CEO is talking like that so openly?
Well, it's significant. I mean, Blum is known for being pretty smart, pretty calculated. For him to express that level of, personal excitement and confidence, especially before a final cut is even ready.
It means something, right? It's not just standard PR hype.
Probably not, no. It suggests that what they're seeing internally, the rushes, maybe early edits, must be really, really strong. It signals a deep belief within the studio that they've got something special on their hands.
So these good vibes, is that about, how filming went, or is it purely about the footage they have now?
Could be a bit of both, honestly. A smooth shoot with a good atmosphere on set often translates to a better film. People are more creative, maybe solve problems better.
Makes sense.
When he says good vibes now with the film in editing, yeah, that almost certainly points to the footage. It suggests the material they're working with is just hitting the mark, maybe even exceeding expectations.
Okay, cool. That kind of internal buzz feels like a strong indicator.
Definitely. It often correlates with how well a film ultimately performs, both critically and commercially.
And a lot of that comes down to the director, right? We're talking Lee Cronin.
Lee Cronin.
We loved Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
Seriously fantastic, really scary. Why is he such a good fit for The Mummy, do you think?
He's a great choice. I mean, Evil Dead Rise show he can handle intense, visceral horror. He builds tension like crazy, uses practical effects well, but also keeps it grounded in the characters, even when things get really nuts.
Yeah, totally. It felt modern, but still genuinely horrifying.
Exactly. And that's kind of the Blumhouse playbook for these universal monster things, isn't it? They want directors who can deliver real scares, atmosphere, character,
right? Not
just spectacle.
Right, like they did with The Invisible Man.
Precisely. That was a perfect example. Lee Cronin took that concept and made it about something chillingly relevant, gaslighting, control, grounded horror.
And it worked. Critically, commercially. It just landed.
Totally nailed it. So hiring Cronin suggests they're aiming for something similar with The Mummy. Maybe less action-adventure, more focused, intense horror, using his skills for dread and atmosphere.
That makes sense. It sets high expectations for sure, following that Invisible Man success.
Absolutely. Blumhouse has kind of shown they have a knack for revitalizing these classics in a smart, modern horror context.
Hey. It's interesting, though, because The Mummy has such a long, varied history. It wasn't always action-adventure.
Oh, not at all. You got to go way back.
Like the original 1932.
Yeah, the Universal classic with Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
That film was pure atmosphere, slow burn horror, really capitalizing on that, Egyptian mystery and the creepiness of the undead.
Karloff's Mummy wasn't really an action villain, was he?
No, not at all. He was this tragic, almost romantic figure driven by ancient love. He was subtle, menacing. It set the template for that kind of supernatural dread for decades. Very psychological.
And then, boom, 1999 happened.
Big shift.
Yeah.
The Stephen Sommers version with Brendan Fraser and Arnold Vosloo.
That's the one most people probably think of now. Action, adventure, comedy.
Exactly. It brilliantly blended all those genres. And the special effects were I mean, groundbreaking for the time. Remember the sand effects? The mummy itself?
Oh, yeah, totally. Very cutting edge back then.
It just hit a nerve. Became this huge blockbuster, kicked off sequels, spin-offs like The Scorpion King. It completely redefined the franchise for a whole generation, leaning heavily into that fun, adventurous tone.
Which makes the more recent attempt even more interesting by comparison.
You mean the 2017 one?
Yeah.
With Tom Cruise?
Yeah. That was supposed to be the start of something huge, right? The dark universe.
Supposed to be, yeah. Universal's big plan for a shared monster universe. Kind of like Marvel.
But it didn't really take off.
No, it kind of fell flat. It struggled tonally, trying to be too many things at once. Action, horror, serious drama, and setting up a whole universe.
Right. It felt like it was more focused on launching sequels than just being a good mummy movie.
That was the main criticism, yeah. It lost sight of the core horror, the thing that made the originals, even the Karloff one, so effective. It tried to build the house before laying the foundation.
So learning from that misstep seems crucial for Blumhouse now.
Absolutely. It highlights why their approach focusing on a single, strong, director-driven horror vision, like with Invisible Man, feels so right for The Mummy. Get back to the scary roots, tell one great story first.
Okay, so recapping here. The film's wrapped, got a solid post-production window, Jason Blum is personally buzzing about it, and they've got a director known for delivering effective, modern horror. Seems like all the pieces are in place.
It really does. It feels like they're aiming to reclaim the horror legacy of the character, maybe blending some of that classic dread with Cronin's intense style. Very exciting potential.
Definitely. Which brings us to a question for all of you watching.
Yeah, thinking about this whole journey, the spooky Karloff original, the fun Fraser adventures, the dark universe attempt, and now this Blumhouse horror take. What kind of mummy story are you most excited to see?
Are you hoping for something closer to the old school horror? Or maybe a fresh modern twist we haven't even thought of? What kind of mummy movie would blow you away?
Let us know down in the comments. We really want to hear your thoughts and what you're anticipating for this one.
Yeah, definitely drop your opinions below. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want to keep up with all the latest movie and TV news, do us a solid smash that like button.
And subscribe to BuzzReels to support the channel. It really helps us out.
We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.